Hey guys, welcome back. I think I'm gonna start saying the important stuff at the beginning because I always try to time myself to say it at the end so people will like remember it, but half the time I forget. So I'm just gonna start this off by saying that this piece is for sale along with a lot of my other watercolor originals, and it's just regular watercolor on it's Cotman, Winsor & Newton Cotman watercolor on this like handmade cotton paper that I keep buying from Jerry's Artorama in Arizona, and I really like it, but I'm the kind of person who will like hoard their quote-unquote special art supplies and like never use them because I don't want to waste them. But I've started to like really like kick myself out of doing that because that's just dumb. Like, what's the point of having them if you're not going to use them? And I just have so much of it because I keep buying it every time I go to Arizona. So I've decided to start using them, even if it's for just little mini paintings like this, because I have big pieces and I have little pieces, and this is a little piece, and it's really nice paper. It's taped right now, but the edges are like all parchmenty and like it's not like a cut sheet of paper. It looks ripped almost, but it's so cool. Like, I just really love it. It just sucks though, because when I took the tape off, it like peeled off a little bit of the paper, which is like understand, because it's handmade paper, right? So you can't expect like perfect, but it's masking tape. Like, I don't know why it would do that. So yeah, there is a bit of like of the top layer of paper like peeled off where the tape was, but you can't really see it unless you look closely. I think I just pissed about it because I look closely. But this is one of my characters. He's a time god. I used to dream about him a lot in like 7th grade or something, and like I pulled him out of my old archive hard drive and I was like, wow, I should revive this character, because you know, I had a lot of ugly Sparkle Dragon characters when I was in high school, but this one wasn't. Like, I think, you know, I did end up revamping him maybe like a year ago, and you know what? I forgot his whiskers. That's what I forgot. He has big whiskers, big really fine whiskers, and they're knotted, so I don't know, that was one of my favorite parts about it, but I forgot the part. Oh well, I guess I'll add them later or something. But yeah, I just wanted to doodle something. I think it was like midnight or like 1. It was really late and I didn't have to go to work early the next morning. I had started at like a weird time, like 1 or 2 in the afternoon, which is kind of a dumb... I mean, I like to sleep in, but also at that point it's like I wake up, like I can't force myself to sleep in past 12. Like, how? I can't even sleep in past 10. Like, I'll wake up and just be on my phone, and like there's not enough time to do anything productive because you have to leave kind of soon, but not really. Like, I don't know, it's just... So I wanted to force myself to stay awake as long as possible so I'd sleep in as long as possible, which is, you know, the most A+ way to screw up your schedule, but whatever. And so yeah, I decided to just whip out a quick painting. What else am I gonna say? Ooh, this whole premiere thing, this premiere scene, I went ahead and redid it all from scratch because I was using the same scene that I started out with, because I didn't know like what the settings were. Like, Blake had just told me what to do and I figured out how to do certain things myself, but it took a long ass time. So I was using the same scene, and then I started organizing my hard drive differently, so I moved it, and then all these files that were attached to it broke, and I didn't want to put them back in the other location because like then it would have been unorganized. Like, I need my shit to be organized. I have a lot of files. Like, you can't just have stuff floating around everywhere. So I would just have to be like, skip this, skip that, and like if you do skip all, it breaks, and so you have to really sit through and wait, and like I had enough. So I put my foot down and I redid the scene from scratch, and it's in the right location and all its little files are attached properly, and it's just really nice to open it and not have 35 different warnings about this and that file missing, which is it's the worst, but it's okay now. All is well. And I like nailed down a lot of stuff that I wasn't quite sure about earlier, like those song titles. I used to just try and duplicate the sequence and just go from there, but like if you do that and you change the like type or what they say, like it'll change them for both sequence. So you gotta like go and change the title card and then make a new sequence and blah blah blah. Or I mean, I don't even think you need them to be in a sequence. I don't know, it just makes it easier. Okay, I like to have stuff in sequence and drag them around. And I put that filter, I did it once, I found it once, and then I never found it again, but I sat down and I really looked for it, and it's just like an automatic color adjuster because my light is yellow, and it's in the middle of the night, and I have blue fairy lights. Yeah, my head's in a lot of that, I'm sorry. But I have blue fairy lights, so the lighting's all weird, so being able to put that adjustment on is really nice, and I think it looks pretty good. Like, it looks like daylight almost, except maybe things are blown up a little bit. I don't know, I'll probably play with that more. But, yeah, I pretty much just drew this in pencil, and then I did, like, cel shady, blocky, and watercolor, like, just a simple style, and then after I went in with the pencil brush pen and outlined it. And I do this because I don't buy refills for this pen because they're a waste of money, and like they're like freaking $16 for 4 refills, and the things are plastic and you throw them out and it's just a bunch of garbage for no reason. So I just bought like a pot of ink, and it's not waterproof because I didn't want to risk like jamming the pen up because the pen itself was kind of expensive. So I gotta use them after I've used water, or else they'll bleed and like smudge because they're not waterproof. And at the end I just go over it with the Uniball Signo white gel pen just to make them pop out. And man, I really love my hair. I'm kind of sad that it's fading, but I also like it faded, and I'm scared to re-dye it because I'm scared to screw it up, and it's look, it's purple. Oh, I love my hair. But yeah, I don't have much to say other than, oh, and there's a new end slate. There's a new end slate. But I'll let you guys enjoy that in silence because I'm out of stuff to say and I don't want to just ramble. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it, and I'll see you all next week.